All right, what's going on, friends? I finally broke down and bought myself a new Tundra after 16 years. Now my last Tundra was a 2007, and now this new model came out, and I was a little skeptical to buy their new 6-cylinder twin turbo. But if you've not drove that 6-cylinder twin turbo yet, you need to go drive one, because that thing has so much more power than my last Tundra had. I'm going to take you around this truck, show you some of the stuff I like about it, some of the stuff inside, some of the stuff outside. Now the model I have back here this is a Toyota Tundra SR5. Now I have mine is pretty much a basic model. I'm kind of a basic guy, so I'm okay with that. My last 07 was pretty much basic. Only thing I really wanted was the backup cameras nowadays that they have, and I think that is like a law now that you have to have a backup camera. So this does have that, because I like to hook up to my camper or my trailer without having to get in and out of my truck a million times, and it does work awesome for that. I bought this in Selinsgrove. Since this was a used truck, I had about 20,000 miles on it. I know one thing I was a little skeptical on was this new 6-cylinder twin turbo. And when I went there and bought this, since this was pre-owned, I got the certified pre-owned warranty on it, which that is a 7-year, 100,000 mile warranty. So that means I don't have to worry about this engine, the turbos on this thing for at least 7-year, 100,000 miles. And it's going to take me quite a while to get there. So if you check out Aubrey Alexander in Selinsgrove, they will help you out. And they will also help you out if you want to buy a used truck there or a brand new truck there. You can get this lift kit on there. This is a TRD lift kit. They call this their 3-inch lift kit. Everything is factory. This entire lift is all factory. It actually raises the front about 3 inches and the back about 2 inches, so it levels your truck out. And then I have a set of 285/70 18s on here, and I think that makes these Tundras look way better. That was one thing I really didn't like about the Tundra, is how it looked when it was all normal and stock. All this is still under warranty because I have the TRD lift on it. So if you'd like that, Aubrey Alexander in Selinsgrove will also help you out with that. All right, let me take you around and show you some of the features I have on this truck. And I'll show you the mile per gallon that I just got driving all the way out to Selinsgrove and back, which was, I think, around 60 some miles round trip. All right, like I said, this is their twin turbo 6-cylinder. This has about 389 horsepower and 479 foot-pounds of torque. That's one of the reasons that I really like it. I didn't have not even close to that amount of torque in my last Tundra, or that close to the same amount of horsepower in my last Tundra. This thing will fly. It's really hard to drive it around and just be good. If you actually try to drive around and be nice, I'm averaging around between 17 and 18 miles per gallon, even with these bigger tires and lift on it. All right, let me take you around the truck, show you the outside. This truck does come with a 10-speed transmission, which is really, really nice. You cannot feel this thing ever shift. It's got a fully boxed frame, which stiffens it up a little bit. They have coil springs now in the rear, which helps soften that up a little bit. Down in there, you can see them coil springs. And they do have room later. I plan on putting a set of airbags right down in here is where the airbags will go. These are the TRD shocks that come with that lift kit. The color I actually have is called a Blueprint Blue. And this 3.5 twin turbo 6-cylinder, the one that I have, will tow up to 11,000 pounds. I don't know if I'd ever tow 11,000 pounds with this, especially since I bought it with these little bit bigger tires on it. I'll show you the bed. It comes with a composite. These new Tundras do come with this aluminum reinforced composite bed, which I really, really love. That was what rusted out on my last 07 Tundra. It started to rust out. So now I don't have to ever worry about this rusting out. The only thing I would say I maybe really don't like about it is it is very, very slippery. But I mean, maybe later I could just get one of them rubber mats and put in there. I'll show you down here this lift kit that you can buy. It does come with different springs and shocks for the front here. let me show you the back. Some of the stuff I really like back here are that it has this under seat storage. That goes all the way across. You can also open this one up. So I have all that storage underneath. And let me open the back. Well, yeah, the back's a little harder for me to open, but I can pull this up. There we go. And the back opens up. And there's storage behind the seats also. I really don't even know what to put in that spot, but got storage right here in the back door, storage down on the bottom, a couple spots for drinks. Some of the other models will come with USB chargers down here. I don't have that, so I'm gonna have to try to figure out something. I'm seeing people online, they're showing how to hook that up, but I might change that. Show you the front. Let me start this up. Push button start. And then, oh, here it's showing my tailgates open. Right there's the mileage I just got. Almost 18 miles per gallon. At one time it was getting close to 19 miles per gallon. Like I said, that's with these bigger tires on. I think if you go with like the normal smaller size tires, you're probably going to definitely get better gas mileage. I have digital mile per hour on here, but there is also a, it's right here. Oh, this also is something I think is really, really nice. I can set up my brake controller, which is right down here. They all come with their own brake controller, and I can set up my camper. I can set up for just my dump trailer that I own, and then all I have to do is pick camper, dump trailer. If you have anything else, you can set that up, but hold this in. I could change that. You can change your gain. You can go more brakes for on your trailer, less brakes on your trailer. Right now all I have is my camper set up. So I really think that's nice. It does come with Apple CarPlay. It connects to my phone. So right now I can have my Pandora playing, my Spotify playing. I can get directions from off my phone and it'll play right through here wirelessly. I think that's definitely awesome. I have climate control. Down here I will have different drive modes and my tow haul mode for if I'm towing my camper or trailer. I have 2-wheel drive, 4 high and 4 low. But if I want to turn, if I turn this knob, it will show me, I can put my truck in sport mode, eco, and then just back to normal mode. And tow haul, if I push tow haul, I actually have tow haul. It's not going to do it, but when I have a camper hooked up, I can put this in tow haul plus, which is pretty much when you're hauling like closer to the max tow rating for this truck. It has a glove compartment right over here, which has a couple shelves in there. I do have this really nice center console that opens up, and I just recently bought, because this one thing I didn't like is it was really, really big down in here. There's nowhere really to store anything, so I just recently bought a little storage container that's going to go right in on top here. I think that comes in tomorrow, so maybe my next video I'll show you guys what that looks like. And if you want to get in there, you can just also, you can open this up. All right, one of the other features I definitely like about this Crew Max, now I think these only come in the Crew Max, is right here. When I push this button, it will put down my rear window. and it is the entire rear window. I think that is awesome. Gives you a lot of airflow in here. Only the CrewMax, I think, does that. Something really simple, but I think it makes this really comfortable. Toyota thought about was putting like an armrest right here. I know when you're cruising down the road, a lot of people will put their arm right up on here. Well, now they made this nice flat spot. It's got a little cushion to it, but it's really nice just to stick your arm up here while you're cruising down the road. Nice and comfortable. I mean, you can put your arm down here if you want as well, but I find myself a lot of times just putting my arm up on here. All right, one more thing that I think is really cool about this truck, since this does have this 3-inch lift on it, a lot of times when you do that, you'll be going down the road and your lights are going to be blinding people. Well, on the Toyota Tundra, right down here, I can adjust the way my headlights are shining. If my headlights are shining up too high, I can adjust them down. If I want them to go up, I can adjust them up. All right, well, that's about it about my new 2022 6-cylinder twin turbo Tundra that I bought. Let me know if there's any videos in the future that you'd like to see on this truck. Just throw that down in the comments. I definitely know I'm going to show you a few things, easy stuff like how to change the oil, how to rotate the tires. Maybe I'll show you that. Just simple stuff that you guys at your house could do on your own. Save yourself a couple bucks. If you're new to my channel, give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button to help support this channel. God bless and have a great day.